This is the 2010 Tesla Roadster, number 523 ever made. And you can look behind me, there are Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and all kinds of fancy cars. Today I brought this out with Lux Auto Spa to race this car, not really against these cars because they're really gonna smoke me, but against this red 2008 Roadster, which belongs to our man Zach from Jerry Rig Everything. A lot of people didn't know that you've had a Roadster. How long have you had this thing?
Just a couple months.
What do you think about it so far?
I love it. It's a piece of history. It's the only car that is currently orbiting the sun in space, and I just had to own one. I couldn't let you be the only one with a Roadster.
The Tesla Roadster really is a special car considering how many Teslas are sold right now, Model 3s, Model S, Model X, and none of it would have happened if it wasn't for this little car that Elon Musk actually kind of called a failure of a car. Mine's the 523rd one ever made. What is yours?
Mine's 136 ever made.
Wow. There are some differences within the battery pack, within the cells, I'm sure. The top speed on this is supposed to be 125 miles an hour. Can we hit it in these cars without it exploding? Mine's almost 10 years old. His is over 10 years old. And then we're gonna go head to head and go and see which car is faster. Zach and I are pretty competitive, and sometimes it's not about the car, it's about the driver. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win.
It's about the color. We all know red is faster than blue. That's a known fact, proven time and time again.
Sure. I think Elon Musk doesn't like red so much, he sent it to space. He's like, I'll keep my black one, let's send the red one to space.
No, he sent the most iconic one to space.
Okay, that's fair. We have to get our super suits on, we have to wear our helmets. Compared to some of these cars here, our car looks pretty wimpy and it's gonna be the slowest one here. I mean, look at this. Look at these cars. Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Just like incredible cars. This is the start line. After this S-turn, there's a straightaway. And on that straightaway, we need to floor it and go as fast as we can to try to hit max speed. My car is fully charged. Zach's is about 70% charged. Remember last year when I did the transition with the porta potty? I'm just gonna insert that here and then it'll look really cool, me putting this on. Here's the game plan. Zach and I have been talking about it. I think it's solid. I'm gonna go first, so once I get back, I'll watch him take off. Sound good?
Just putting on sunscreen.
Don't wanna get sunburned.
It's bright out here.
A couple of important notes. First, we are required to keep the soft top on for insurance purposes. The second thing is there are different modes in this car. There's like a standard mode, an eco mode, and then there's a performance mode, and it's mostly around the charging. When you push performance mode, it says frequent use of this may reduce the battery. Yes, I would like to do that. And then the other thing that I've learned to make this car go just a tad bit faster is you have to take it out of traction control. The traction mode is right here. You can also see on the display right here. There we go.
When you get up there, I'll turn on all of these exterior GoPros and get it all recording for you, and then launch, baby.
How's the weather conditions?
It's actually really nice with the cloud coverage. We have a little bit of a for you, a headwind coming from the north, probably about 4 miles per hour. We anticipate the weather to stay about the same. Road feels really good too.
There's your official meteorologist, Jared Meekum, coming at you from Lux Auto Spa, Cars for Kids. Yeah, do it for the kids. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah! I don't know, Dan.
That start was pretty good. I got a little scared. I came around the first turn and it was like wobbly. And I was like, this car feels like it's about to fall apart. Okay, we're coming around the bend. I'm letting off because I don't know how weak this is gonna be. And then I'm gonna gun it. Ready? Go! Here we go, here we go, here we go! This is the moment!
Oh no, it's stuck at 120, take it down! Oh no, it's stuck at 120.
That's power limit.
Oh, that's it. It's done for 20 minutes.
Okay, I hit the power limit.
Oh man, I think
Yes! Okay, So it said that I was hitting a power limit at like 100 and something. I was at like 100 kilowatts or something like that. But that was pretty crazy. All right, let's slow down.
You're 122.62.
122.62, slowest of the day. But the only important thing is that I beat Zach. But it did say power limit, reached my power limit. It kept telling me on there. So this car definitely has its limits, but it's a 10-year-old car. Still is fun. Felt dangerous, but it was fun. Okay, so where do we find out where the speed is?
Just right here on the board.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
The speed.
This is it.
Your time.
The slow one. 122.65. If he is slower than that, then he wins the slowest car of the day. Oh, yes! I am not the slowest. Okay, 2008 Roadster versus 2010. They did a lot of things different inside of it before they made this. When they made the second one, I guess they call this one version 2.0 that I have, and then there's also a 2.5, which is like the Sport Edition. His is 1.0. His is like the 100 and whatever for one ever made. So it's one of the first 200. So yeah, Zach, sorry about that. 117 is not gonna cut it. My Roadster is faster. Oh, so that's what it sounds like when a cool car does it. Okay, that's the Porsche. That's a $1 million car right there. That was cool. I get it. I get it. Okay, so this car right here, the super nice $1 million car, the one that I saw that took off, it came back and there was no score, and I'm like, what the heck happened? An antelope went out in the road. Seriously. So today we've had a farmer with this tractor that went across. They had to clean the mud off the road. An antelope just went across, and then the timing system broke earlier. That's pretty wacky. All right, we are all waiting here anxiously in the tent. There's a bet out right now on whether Zach just went home in pure shame or whether he's actually coming back here. I think he just went home. I think he's embarrassed.
It sounds like something he would do.
Yeah.
But just doesn't want to show his face after losing. But.
What do you think, Cambry?
I'll be back.
He'll be back. If Cambry's here, I think it's a good bet that he'll be back. His battery was a lot lower, so the software may have limited him a bit more than it did for me because I was almost full charged. I don't know. There's a lot of variables. Either way, he's still the slowest. I see him. He's off in the distance. All right, the moment of truth. Let's talk to Zach and see what his thoughts were on this ride. All right, was it a fair fight? Did you have anything weird that happened in your car? How come you were so much slower?
What the? It's not that much slower.
You're like 5 miles an hour slower.
Which is like a little bit slower, not a lot. Here's the thing, at the end of my race, right? Crazy stuff happened. It was like a couple raindrops hit my windshield.
So are you sure they weren't tears instead of raindrops?
They were raindrops. They were legit raindrops.
We're gonna have to check the footage on that. Did you get a warning on there that said power limit or anything?
No, no warnings at all.
You could feel the limit hit, right?
It just wasn't accelerating anymore.
Yeah. The 2010 is faster than the 2008. Okay, so it has been a while since we filmed this video last. So long that check out the front of the Roadster. A little dusty. Check out the back of it. Since we filmed that video, Zach actually got married. It's been 2 years since we filmed the video that you just watched. We did the race, and the reason why we haven't finished filming it is because during the editing of the video, we realized I didn't just win. I know I reached the top speed and Zach's was way slower, and he admitted that it was slower, but he won the track. He was fastest on the track, and so basically, it's basically a tie.
Superior driving skills right here.
I guess so, yes. Well, that's fine. When it comes to the full track. So here's the thing. We are going to do a race, a side-by-side drag race. I feel like that's the best way to solve this thing, is to do a drag race with this car versus my blue car. A lot has changed. He got married in the meantime. I got a red Roadster, kind of like this one. Like, a lot has changed over the last 2 years. The world completely changed. That event that you just saw, I don't think that would happen in 2021 because there are so many people. And you guys probably already put in the comments like, hey, where's your mask? What's going on here? That's why. It was like 2 years ago. So anyway, that's the update. I had to give a little update. Your Roadster's still cool. Congrats on getting married.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how confident are you that your red car will beat my blue one in a drag race?
I mean, we saw the top speeds of both cars, and so I have a feeling that yours might win, but at the same time, like, if there's any kind of course, we know who's going to win that.
This is gonna be interesting. Put in the comments who you think's gonna win. This drag race will probably be on Zach's channel, so stay tuned for that.